Hey guys, it's Danielle here. So I'm bored in quarantine as usual, and I have technically a lot of makeup, and so I was gonna do the lights off challenge, but here's the twist. Lights are off and I'm gonna close my eyes. I have everything set in categories, but I don't know exactly where they're gonna be. My eyeshadow palettes are stacked, so once I get to eyeshadow, I will have to move them. Alright, so first comes foundation. So it's over here. Okay, so I chose this foundation. It's Revlon Color Stay in 110. And then we're also going to pick out a beauty blender. I have a silicone one, I have the regular one, and I have tiny ones. So, eyes closed. And it's the first thing that I grab is a tiny little one. So let me wet this real quick. Okay, so we just wet this. It turned bigger. So we take the foundation, and I usually put it on the back of my hand. So I put it on the back of my hand. I haven't used this in a little bit because I'm not a huge makeup person. So we're gonna take the end, the round end, dip it in, and dip it all over my face. And again, I'm not going in with a mirror for this. Just gonna feel around so we miss something. I mean, that's the fun part. And then next after this we have concealer to do. So that's gonna be real fun. Because I think I have five concealers that I could possibly pick, and one of them does not fit my skin tone at all. I think I got it all. Alright, time for concealer. So I picked this one, and luckily this is the one that's in my shade, and it's liquid. This is by Maybelline, New York. I don't remember what shade color it's in, but that's what I'm using. I put this under my eyes, on my nose bridge anyway, and on my forehead, and if I had any acne or anything, I would also put it on there. I also put it on my chin, just because those pores down there don't have the best. Yeah, don't know what it's called. Okay, so then now that that's under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin, blend it. My future plans for this channel is to get some gaming videos up. I know me and my friend have been playing video games a lot recently, and it's Dead by Daylight. We've been playing that a lot, and so I was going to start recording our gaming sessions when I play alone and all that, and upload it. So if you are here for the gaming content, you'll have something to watch. If you're here for makeup content, you'll have something to watch too. So now that concealer is done, we want to set this. So I have 3 setting powders. So one is not my color, another one is my color, and the other one's translucent. So, alright, this is the first one that I picked up. So we're gonna take a big fluffy brush, tap that a little bit so nothing's falling out. Okay, so shake, get a little bit, tap it out, and tap it under your eye. Actually, instead of doing this with a fluffy brush, because that is gonna be hard, get the beauty blender you were just using, tap it in here, and tap it where your concealer, your foundation, and anywhere else you need to set. And setting basically just puts everything in place and makes it stay. So like wrinkles and all that, under eyes, anywhere where you don't want creases. So like smile lines under your eyes, chin, forehead. So continuing, everywhere. So that's done. And then this is Master Fix by Face Studio in translucent powder. So that can go away. Boop. So then, because we have done foundation and concealer, we could technically put those away. So that'll go away. And next is eyes. So they're stacked on top of each other, and I'll just move my hands up. I'll pick 2 palettes. That way we're getting a different color and all that. Okay, so I chose this tiny little palette. I think this is like browns and oranges, I think. And then I chose this one palette with a whole bunch of shimmer on it. Alright, so I have this little like palette thing, or not palette, but this little, I guess bag of brushes to just apply things to, which comes really handy because there is 5 official brushes that go in here, but I think I lost one of them or misplaced it, so that's okay. So shade right here looks kind of dark on camera, but it's a lighter one that I would put down as my base shadow so everything mixes perfect. And I'm not going to use any eye primer because I don't need to. I'm not going to keep this on for a while. So then I'm putting that all over my lid. And then I am feeling more of a lighter lid. Well, we'll go with what I pick. Okay, so we're just gonna close our eyes and make the brush go over. We stop right there. And so it is, from what it looks like, a coppery shade. It was this one right here. So we'll take a look at that when I turn the lights back on. So we're gonna apply this all over the eye again, but this time I am going to try and use the mirror in here. Still can't see, and that's okay. So that's gonna be our base shadow. And already it seems darker than the other one. So going back in on that shade and going with the other eye. Putting that all over the lid. Now I have not gone to my eyebrows yet, but we will do that afterwards. And once that is covered, I'm going to head over to this palette. So I'm gonna go like that so you guys can see. Here, I'll take the brush out. Oh, okay. So okay, so this is a darker shade. I think I chose like a darker blue because there's other blues around it. So I'm going to take a smaller brush, and dip into that color and tap off for any excess because it is a darker shade. It might have fallout. And then I'm going to apply it over here. Like I said before, this is a shimmery palette, so I go to the other eye with that same color. Still going over to the side over here. So we're going to go back in with, I guess, the dark blue shade and still perfect the edges. Okay, so it looks about even in the dark. So then we're going to go back over to this palette, the little tiny one, and pick this fluffy brush so we can brush this closer to that darker color. So I'm gonna choose this dark brown. That's what it looks like, this color right here, and put it where I just put that color. Okay, so I got that color on this brush, and then brushing it between these two colors. So the first color that we laid down, and the last one that we had, the dark blue, and taking that same brown color and blending it between the two again. Okay, I think I got a good blend, not sure. So then we're gonna take this small brush and we're gonna go back into this palette and we're gonna do the inner corner so it's all the way over. And I want kind of like a lighter shade. So, okay. Right here. Okay, so this looks like a white maybe. A white or a bright pink. So I'm going to take a kind of a bit of it and put it in my inner corner going this way. To make sure my inner corner is highlighted. So we're going to take more and then go to the other eye and put it in our inner corner again. Keep going. Okay, and with that, we are done with eyeshadow. Now we are going to eyebrows. And I have a powder and I also have a stick. I use both of them on a daily basis, or not daily basis, but when I do makeup, I will go over with the stick first and then fill in little spots with the powder. So we'll choose between those. Yeah. Okay, so I reach for the stick first. So with the stick, you will need a little spoolie. So it's like a mascara wand basically, but not mascara. Okay, so then I got my stick out. And this little tiny palette was by Jessie's Girl. And this one is by Hollywood Glow 44 Eye Color Profusion. So we're going to take this stick and go over my eyebrows. Now my brows are already kind of dark, so I don't need a whole bunch of it. Ew. Okay, so once I went over all my brow to really darken it, in the center, or at least try it in the center, I'll put the cap back on, take the spoolie, and brush out my brow a little bit and just shape it up even more and really diffuse that stick, because it creates harsh lines in your brow and you don't want that. Okay, that's good. And then we are going to take that same brush that we went with earlier, the fluffy brush, and brush away all of that setting powder. So on the chin, on the cheeks, on the nose. And then with setting powder, if you brush it off after your eyeshadow fallout should disappear. Should. It might not, because if you're using a darker color, it is harder to get off. So now we are going to go in with contour. Now I only have one contour stick, so this little dude, and then I have kind of a eyeshadow, or like an eyeshadow palette, but it's a mix between both, so we can do two colors of bronzer. So it's this. It does not have a name on it, so I can't tell you what product it is, but this is the blush and that's the bronzer right here, and it is an eyeshadow palette. So we will reach for whichever one. So, alright, so my hand landed in this first, so we will be using this. So we're gonna go with that one. Okay, so it's in between the dark one and the light one. So we're gonna take our brush, dig into that, tap off any fallout, and go in with our cheekbones. So the way that I get my bronzer is I will suck in to find that line between my cheekbones. Okay, so that side's done. Take the other side. And then we'll take that and we'll put it in our hairline. Just to get a nice forehead contour. And then we'll put it underneath our jaw just to get a more defined jaw angle and look. And then I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender, and because I don't know how much I'm putting, I will just blend out this line right here. Just so it's not harsh if I did put too much. Okay, so now we are going to go in with blush and highlighter, but first we're going to do blush right here. So we're going to take that again and choose from these colors. I've never really used blush that much, so we'll see how this goes. So we're going to change this one right here, so that looks pretty light, but it also looks pink. Pink, that's blush. That's literally blush. Okay, so we dipped in. Gonna tap off excess, and this goes right above where you put your contour, almost where you would put highlight, but your highlight actually goes on your cheekbones, while these go on your cheeks. Okay, so we're gonna leave that, and then I have 4 palettes of highlighter. Well, I have highlighter in this, so this is a highlight over here, and then I have these 3, and I have this little mini one, but this is more of a brow highlighter, so we're not going to use that because the last time I used it, it did not work. So either reach for palette or these 3 mini ones. Okay, so alright, so my hand did land on this one. Okay, so we're going to put that palette away because we don't need it anymore. And then we're going to take this highlighter and take a more fluff brush, but concealed fluff brush, dip it in the highlighter, tap off, and go on under your eye. Under your eye. I like to do on my nose, on my brow bone, and on my forehead, just to give it that little like pizzazz and all that. So we're gonna keep that for later, and now it is time for eyeliner mascara. So we will go with eyeliner first, just because that will be easier than mascara for right now. So I have 9 eyeliners, and we will see what eyeliner will get picked, because some of them are pencils and some of them are liquid. Some of them are black eyeliner while others are like blue and green, so we'll see. Okay, so we're reaching down and my hand went to this one. So this is a liquid black eyeliner. So we're gonna unscrew it, and this one though, we're just going to get the mirror and put it on my lid in the dark. Oh, I think I messed up already. Yep, I messed up. Okay, well, we're gonna keep going with it, because that's the challenge. So I necessarily don't have any techniques for eyeliner. I would just go with it. And try and get it done. So that one is done, even though it does not look that good. That's okay. So now with the other side, and so I'm going to dip in again just to get more product on there, and then pull it back out. And then we're gonna start with the wing. Now I'm right-handed, so this is a little bit tricky, but that's okay. Okay, so this wing is pointed and this one is not. So this one will definitely be the better eye, and that's okay because they are sisters, not twins. So then we'll undo that, or we'll push it back in. And then I have 3 mascaras. So they're all like the same. They don't lengthen or do anything like that. So let's just pick. I pick the center one, and this is by, never mind. I think the wrapper might have fallen off of it, or the writing, because I've had this one for a little tiny bit. And then we'll just put on this on our lashes. And I do not have any fake lashes, and I do not feel like putting on latex on them, or not latex, whatever it's called, eyelash glue. I don't feel like putting that on today, so we're not gonna worry about it. And I just got some on my nose. So I'm not gonna do bottom lashes. I'm only gonna do top lashes today. And then wipe away the stuff on my nose that I just got. Now is time for lipstick. I have a ranging. I have lip liner, chapstick, dark colors, light colors, but because we did more of a medium look, so that's medium, I describe that as not dark, not too light, in the middle, so it has dark aspects and light aspects from what I could tell. We're gonna try and do a medium lip. Try anyway. Okay, so that's not. Okay, so I have a whole pile right here. So I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna grab this one. So first I am gonna put on some chapstick just because my lips are a little bit chapped from allergy season. We're gonna open our mirror back up, and we're gonna take this, and unfortunately what I can tell is it is not going to be a medium pink or a medium shade. So we're gonna take the lip brush and do lipstick. So we're gonna turn the lights back on. I'm a little bit scared because I don't know how this went, so we're gonna find out. Okay, so this actually did not turn out that bad. Here, let me go up to a closer light just so you guys can see. Okay, this is not that bad at all. This wing actually looks really good. Okay, so I'm not hating it. That's good. I like it. Okay, so with that being said, that I like it, I'm gonna end the video here. So I hope you guys like this look and this idea. If you guys do like it, I will do it more. So let me know down in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and sure. So thanks. Bye.